PSS has been established for quite some time now. It actually started with Nick Whittam going back to 1982 with a really small office just outside Charing Cross Station. And there were loads of backpackers living there, a lot of Australian, New Zealand community. And what he realised is it was a massive market for these youngsters that are coming over, spending a couple of years in the UK and accumulating way too much gear to get home. So it was really initially started as more of a backpacking market and helping the backpackers. And yeah, 30 odd years later, still going strong and still focused only on international removals. We don't touch the domestic market. Core business now is English migrants looking to make the move abroad, not just Australia and New Zealand, now pretty much globally. Well, we actually were using a different platform for a couple of years prior to even being introduced to Buzz Survey. It was an overseas-based platform, new in the industry, really exciting, guys loved it. And then we were introduced to Buzz Survey. Took us a little bit of time to work out the nitty-gritties, but what we found really good about the team and organisation is their willingness to actually look at issues that face us, and actually their willingness to actually change certain things within their process. And the great thing was there's always somebody on the other side of the line, always willing to understand what we're going through, willing to make the changes where needed. Where it has had a massive impact is the flexibility of their times. You can book 3 or 4 surveys for the same different clients at the same time, or if at their convenience, right up to, I believe it's about 10 o'clock at night, Saturdays. So in that sense, it's had a really good impact. Full service surveys has again had an impact. You would think initially I was very pro our guys doing it, but then building up the confidence with the survey estimators that Buzz Survey actually have on hand has taken it away from our staff. So they're not spending the hours away from their desk and actually can continue with their day-to-day tasks, knowing that those clients behind the scenes are well looked after. Yes, I certainly do. Reason being is obviously with the increase in conversion rates, and it's also about, more importantly, it's about client satisfaction. It's about trying to get away from thinking about price, which is this industry seems to be very much driven by that, but it's more about the quality, and having the value of a Buzz Survey or that particular platform has allowed us to show that our expertise in what we do. I think the future of moving is going to be changing quite a bit. In the past, it's been really easy to speak to clients 3 to 6 months even beforehand. With those last minute moves, and unfortunately I do blame the web a little bit because everybody wants answers immediately. So what we need to do is look at all the different platforms out there, one being Buzz Survey, whether it be telesales, whether it be text messaging, just being able to have the tools to be able to speak to the clients. So the future for moving is almost engaging and accepting the technology, but also the industry as a whole, looking at even the hours that we work. No longer is the industry being a 9 to 5, but more now expanding on those hours and even leading into weekends. With Buzz Survey, it's twofold. One is in the sense that we're actually being able to engage with the clients, but more importantly is actually getting an accurate volume, so that what the client gets then is a more accurate quote, whereas before it was so price related and whether or not you actually managed to engage with that client. With Buzz Survey has made a significant impact on conversion rates for those smaller volumes, but also where it has helped is the actual estimators that actually go out and visit clients. It also frees them up because with today, again, clients wanting things last minute, they're able to fill those gaps.